government, we are completing our first year on December 7th. So there were some programs being planned and those programs were getting continuously delayed. But Bala is a very dear friend of mine. So I left that program midway to make sure that I don't miss this program completely. I was introduced as basically a fighter pilot in the Air Force before I came into politics. And while being in the Air Force, I was a deputation to the President of India as ADC and Comptroller to the President of India. And Bala then was the ADC to the Governor. So our friendship dates back 30 years back, it was. So, and I'm very happy that he's evolved into a very good entrepreneur. I knew that he was doing something in computer hardware area, and now he's launching the electric auto rickshaws. I wish him all the very best. And Professor Raj Kiran, I'm happy to be in ASCII, one of the most, I think, distinguished institutes of India. The Administrative Staff College of India is really a very distinguished place. I must share a few thoughts with you about electric vehicles. My own experience has been that, for those of you who are not aware, I was a 6-term member of the Legislative Assembly and I was a minister in the combined Andhra Pradesh for Housing and Urban Development. And in the last term, I was in the Lok Sabha Parliament. While in Parliament, I was in the Parliamentary Committee on Energy. And one of our focus areas, it's a coincidence, was promotion of electric vehicles in the country. Actually, we were working on, as a parliamentary committee, working on promotion of electric vehicles. And Bala, you were surprised that I know this subject in depth about the lack of charging infrastructure, about what problems EV manufacturers are facing, what both central and state governments need to do. I am for one convinced that all of us, both private citizens, state government or central governments, should promote electric vehicles in the fastest possible way. See what's happening in Delhi now. Delhi is enmeshed in smog and the air quality is actually below normal livable conditions. I mean, as per some standards, the quality in Delhi air is very critical actually now. And if you continue to live in such a polluted atmosphere as in Delhi now, and what happens since winter is it's even more severe because of the cold, the smog doesn't lift at all. So the whole day is, completely covered with, highly polluting smog. So I can tell you on behalf of the government of Telangana, we are very keen to push electric vehicles. In fact, for some other purpose, I was having a chat with the Chief Minister recently, and our government intention is to replace as many normal buses and normal auto rickshaws with electric buses and electric auto rickshaws. This is one of the objectives of our government. And because, for all of us, we always thought pollution is something that will affect future generations. We don't need to worry about it. We can be as reckless as we want to. But now we are realizing that this is on to us now. In our generation, in our time, our cities are slowly becoming unlivable. And it is really very urgent that all of us, in whatever capacity we need to push for replacing conventional polluting vehicles with electric vehicles. So in that context, I think Bala has come up with a brilliant idea, and I hope you succeed in your venture, and I hope you make a lot of money. Okay, so I hope you have very good sales, and I can assure you both individually in my personal capacity and as a minister in the government, we will do whatever we can to push for electric vehicles to be, more and more on the roads. I agree with you that I think there is an urgent need to strengthen the charging infrastructure, because as of now, you ask anybody, they'll say that where do they charge his vehicle? That's a very serious problem, and I think that needs to be addressed by the government. There are various central government schemes also on strengthening the charging infrastructure. If you have an association or something, come to us, and both on your behalf and on behalf of the government of Telangana, we will do whatever we can. And we also recommend to government of India, like you said about GST, that's a very genuine issue. We will take it up. And I only can advise that you need to continuously research and develop the vehicles, because there are some teething problems and initial problems with electric vehicles which are getting, some electric vehicles have bad name. Some of them have been catching fire, and there have been other issues in the issue of battery replacement. All these need to be addressed, but I think over a period of time, we will slowly evolve into better and better. I'm sure Bala was a very dynamic officer of the Indian Navy, so I'm sure he will come up with the right business solutions. I wish him well, and I'm happy to spend some time with all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me. Good luck and God bless.